Hello, Maria here, fourth dimension. Welcome. I'm reading for the sign of Scorpio. Just 1 second. Hope your day's going well. If you have a minute, please hit that subscribe button. It sure helps us little readers get a footprint out there amongst the millions of other readers. And if you like this content, if you hit the subscribe button and follow, you'll be notified when I upload new content, which is a crapshoot. Who knows when I upload stuff, whenever I have time. So, it's for the reading for Scorpio. Okay. Fantasy, nourish, intimacy. Give me 2 more, please. Pride. I'm not going to take this, the one that's hidden here. And possibilities. I feel like somebody, Scorpio, in your current situation is possibly trying to work on self. This is the vibe I get overall. They are in your energy, karma. They might be exhibiting some, or you might be, depending on who I'm reading for. And this is consequence, cause and effect. But I feel like their arrogance and their pride has affected your relationship. It's very much a daydreaming illusion, and the idea of self-growth that you're focusing on is definitely something worth consistently working with. I feel like it's like if this person detached from you, and due to pride, due to ego, due to whatever, I feel like you just poured that love back into self. That's kind of the vibe I get. And as a result, the possibilities are endless. This person might be exhibiting some karma. You might be as well. Financial debt, loss, job loss, relationships that sever. And it's just really challenging, I feel, with this intimacy to connect with somebody unless they're on the same level as you are. Talking about Scorpio. Loyalty in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like somebody did step out and maybe wanted to fulfill a fantasy. You're focused on self-worth. Man, I also have shedding in the reverse. Somebody won't release their inhibitions, their losses, their elimination, completing new metaphor. They're reluctant to change is what's going on. You're focused, like kind of the vibe I got. You're moving forward, loving on self, and the person that you're caring about they're not quite bridged to shore. They're not quite releasing whatever this was that affected them. Okay, I also have money matters in the reverse. So you might be coming into abundance while somebody else is not. And again, authority also in the reverse. I'm going to give you this one. And guardian angel also in the reverse. Somebody's running out of time. Spiritual work in the upright. So somebody's doing some magic. Let me just put that out there. Somebody's doing some shit. all over this. And it's affecting them. The karma's coming back. It's affecting their money. It's affecting their relationship with a higher power. I think somebody stepped out of this relationship. I feel very much like somebody's trying to work on self and trying to repair the damage done. And I don't know if this is you or them. It doesn't matter. But Scorpio, I feel like you're running into possibilities because all of these cards are in the reverse in an upright deck and spiritual work is on the bottom. I feel like this is something that may come back or is coming back to hurt this person because they feel like they're not in alignment due to pride and due to options, I feel. Possibilities and fantasy with intimacy in the middle. Death, rebirth with the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody may be going through a breakup. And forgive me, you might hear noise in the background. It's just how it is around here. It's loud. Tell me more about Scorpio. So this Queen of Pentacles could be a wife. It could be a single parent. It could be a mother. But they usually handle their own like village. They're managing their own world single-handedly, spinning many, many plates. And doing it really, really well overall. That's the Queen of Pentacles. They're very strong. They're very independent. They're very stable. And at the end of the day, with the Death Rebirth card, somebody wants to come back and do it again. There's the Knight of Swords, wanting to have this honest conversation with you about their choices in the past, trying to repair this because they're exhibiting karma. Smack in the face, you know. And remember, karma is just cause and effect. They're internally struggling. They're really combating themselves, whether they should reach out or not. I feel like they're almost like texting you, deleting it, texting you, deleting it, blocking you, unblocking you. Like this is a cycle of guilt and shame and remorse and self-pity. Guilt, around and around we go. They can't make a decision because it won't change. They won't take the steps forward, just like the screaming baby up there. They won't take the steps forward, kicking and screaming, fighting this transformation and moving this forward. And it's affecting everything, but mostly they might even have problem or getting out of some kind of legal issue with the authority card. They might be going through some kind of judgment, I feel. I also have the High Priestess with the Four of Swords, both in the upright. I feel you've taken time out with the Five of Pentacles. You've taken some time out to sit and meditate and contemplate what are you supposed to do. You're using your intuition and you're feeling left out in the cold, but I don't feel you're chasing this person. You might, you, whomever, might be also in this energy around you, trying to discern if they should pick up the phone and call you because of this karma, but it's also, they're listening to their intuition. Three of Cups. Celebration, also third parties, so take it as it resonates, but I feel like you're going through a situation where somebody may have overindulged and that I feel very confident. You might even be hermiting. I'm making the word up. I'm going to claim it. It's a word. I'm going to put it in the dictionary. You're hermiting and you're isolating and you're feeling like you're in your Nine of Cups. You're just pouring into self. I feel like the person I'm reading for is making major choices in their life. They're like focused on diet, focused on self, joining the gym, going back to the gym if you joined and you fell off. This is somebody who's really like moving that vision board into reality, because it's a board. It's not doing a damn thing other than holding your dreams. And I feel like you're implementing the steps to make your dreams happen. That's this card, wish fulfillment. So, and then the sun right behind it. I feel like you're putting the work in to make this fantasy a reality into a possibility. So this might have been a dream. It's now coming into fruition. It could be a new opportunity, new business line. I do have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I'd be very cautious with this because this is somebody, you have inner feelings, self-care, self-love, but it's also codependency. So be careful. I don't think you need anybody, Scorpio. I feel like this is somebody who may say they need you, right? They might come back and say, I need you. And you're like, okay, well, I'm good. You know, I'm fine. I'm good. You're like, okay, good to know. And this is kind of an energy of you've like recovered from this thing. You've recovered from the disloyalty, you've shedded, you've done the work, you've addressed your intimacy issues to self, you poured into yourself, and I feel like you're actually investing in a brand new adventure. Good for you. Keep going. Yes, I feel it's very spiritual in nature. It's not tarot, but it's very similar. It's maybe reading somebody's energy. It's very much manifestation in the reality, right? And can't make the shit up. I have the Ace of Wands. So this is somebody, I just said, manifesting this fantasy into reality and taking the steps. Excuse me. And I feel like this person, yep, Empress, you're stepping into your Empress zone. You've always been there. I feel like, but this is the month, whatever this was, whatever this closure was, whatever the shedding, or I don't know, maybe it wasn't you, but it's whatever you decided to do differently is working. With the Lover's card, you're moving forward. I can't show you the card for very long. YouTube has issues with naked cartoons, so I gotta not show that. But this is somebody who wants to come forward and partner with you in a relationship. Maybe it's work related, maybe it's a passionate one that you had prior. But whoever this is gonna come forward and offer you a collaborative event, some kind of collaboration. This is very similar to other readings I've done, but it's Temperance on the Four of Cups. So somebody's revisiting a past love or endeavor or passion. It's an opportunity, but it's you sitting in meditation, contemplating this thing, putting judgment all over it. The only concern I have with the Eight of Swords coming out, Scorpio, is it feels very heavy on the people that this person's asking to show up and do the work is going to be managing it, and the other people are going to do the work. So I don't know if there's really an opportunity. It may come out as a very high level abundance, but I'd be very cautious. Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. It's just a vibe I have. Take it as it resonates. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles also in the reverse. So there will be disharmony. I'm going to just, not that it's just vibe I get with this possibilities. There might be disharmony amongst the crew, the people. It's missed chances. It's a bad investment, and it's also lack of planning and misalignment. So if this is a previous relationship and you had some kind of work endeavor, it's fallen apart. It's fallen apart. This is also somebody who maybe has a lot of pride and is trying to control the outcome. I'd be very careful of that. This could be your energy. I'm not sure. Upright in the 9 of Swords. Somebody's in a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of legal penalties associated with this. I feel very heavy court. Somebody's pursuing legal action. Somebody is like defamation of character, slander, theft, that sort of thing. Content. It's a big deal. This is a very big deal. Breaking multiple laws. And this is, I feel somebody is trying to skirt around this. Tell me more about Scorpio. I don't know if this is you or somebody else or somebody who's going to come back but not tell you the whole story kind of vibe. The star is falling on the death card, trying to heal this past with the Page of Swords, this brand new idea. That's what the Page of Swords is. It's curiosity. It's trying to dangle like a promise in your face about financial abundance and working together. It's a new way of communicating, that sort of thing. And it creates restlessness, and you and the person needs you more than you need them. You have the spiritual insight. I don't know what that's about, but you seem to be tapped in. It's a little bit on the off the beaten path kind of idea. It's based on somebody's past. Maybe they have metaphysical experiences in their past, and they're trying to manifest that into a work. But this is, they're promising you the nine of Pentacles, fast moving financial income. I feel like it's stalled right now. And somebody, in my opinion, has always played small or put you in a position to play small because they wanted, their ego got in the way and they felt like they were more important than you. Boom. That's the vibe. You're going to be put in the same position, Scorpio, is that I feel somebody's going to promise you this. It might have something to do with medicinal work, plants, herbs, that sort of thing, healing entities. I'd be very cautious just because, again, it's not the actual product or the idea. I think you could do this independently, but I feel like on the other side, it's this person is painting a picture of this grandiose outcome when it's really you're going to have a very small role in it, and the credit and abundance will go to somebody else. I have the Wheel of Fortune with the 7 of Swords. I am not lying. That's the vibe I get. So this is more of a warning, Scorpio, than anything. Thank you for that validation. Page of Cups with the Hierophant. They're saying all the right things. They're saying commitment, long-term, moral, upright, business, and it's a creative opportunity. Initiative. You're going to listen to your intuition, man. These messages are coming in hard for me, and it's a 6 of Pentacles. Oops, to the Hangman, to the World card. So I feel like whatever promise, this might have already passed for you depending on your timeline, but whatever's coming in for you will be for you. And I feel like you can create this thing on your own. You're very intelligent. You're extremely talented. And quite honestly, I think it's your idea. I'd be very cautious about collaboration with people that, yeah, 7 maybe you're going to have to defend yourself, and it'll put you in a position down the road that's going to be competitive or challenging. You might persevere independently. You may, maintain your control and your beauty, your stature, whatever it is that you're defending in this endeavor. I just be very cautious because this thing can fragment in a split second, shatter like glass. 3 of Swords. Not even kidding. That's the vibe I get. Somebody's going to get hurt out of this situation because I feel like it's a partnership, but it's not intimately one-on-one. It's 3 or 4. So it could be a relationship between 4 people. I still end up with the World on the bottom of the deck. So your cycle is ending here. You were hoping for a long-term committed, and I feel like you're doing your own work for your own foundation. You're dropping all the yahoos in the backyard, just dropping them off in the past. And behind that is the 10 of Swords is giving up, which is okay. You're giving up the fighting and the backstabbing, the biting, all the finger pointing, the blaming, all of the arguing. And if that wasn't enough, I had the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's ego, lack of commitment, consistency, confidence, recognition. Nobody got recognition, and lack of, discord. It's just constant discord, lack of attention to detail. But it feels very much like a discredited. People argue. It's bath time and little baby girl doesn't want to take one. Not my kid, not my grandkid, just a friend of a friend. So this is somebody who needs your help. I mean, this is a long-standing relationship you have with the person, and it's going to make you sit in a space of contemplation because you just came out of a cycle. I'm not sure if you want to do this again with different partners. very much heavy on the air, Libra. I mean, I got Libra in here, Scorpio. I have Leo. I pretty much every sign. Heavy on the water sign. Heavy on the water. Got a lot of cups in here. Got a lot of, just a lot of water in here. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Gemini. Could be an Aquarius. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're all here. All the players. And Leo, it's going to require you some strength to stand on your own 2 feet to decide what you want, and they might be missing you tremendously on multiple levels: emotional, friendship, financial. I feel like they're missing everything about you. Like this is significant consequence, I feel. So Scorpio, I feel like, yeah, King of Wands, I feel like that's the person who's maybe missing you. It could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, it could be any skin suit. It could be any zodiac sign. It's just somebody who's trying to take leadership and move this thing forward with a lot of passion and like, let's go, get your bag, let's run. And you seem to be the King of Swords going, wait a second. And they have a strategy. They do. They have a strategy, and so do you. But I feel like you need to check the details before you move forward. You do have a lot of history with this person, and this is opportunities they're promising you with this Knight of Cups, and they see you as the Queen of Wands, and it's very passionate, and you need to be in your Emperor. You really, really need to sit in your Emperor throne right now and discern if this is what's best for you and your family, because I think you might end up in a 5 of Cups or worse. Bottom of the deck is Justice. So that wasn't enough right there. So I would love to say that this is a happy ever after, but I feel like it's going to be a hard decision, because it's like dangling a promise in front of you that may not come to fruition, because I feel like they need you more than you need them. Tell me. Yeah, I got 24. Creative expression. Can't make this up. Express your creativity. It will lead you to exciting opportunities in the future. Bam. So 24 is maybe 66, the combination of the two. Or 122, you can look at that too. I feel like you need to just hold up a little bit and really research this before you jump in, because I feel like there's quite a bit playing out in the future that may not be in your best interest. And I wish I could give you a, go get 'em tiger, but I think you can go get your own plan, your own designs, your own business up and running. So just food for thought for you, Scorpio. If you're interested in unpacking this on a one-on-one, feel free. The link is below for the calendar, or send me an email at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, or go ahead and before you leave, hit that subscription link along with the follow button if you like this vibe and want more content. Lastly, as we do, if you want to learn tarot, join me on Saturdays. We have a little thing called School. It's a lot of fun. It is. It's like coffee with Maria. It's kind of obnoxious, really. It's way too much fun. But you can join us there and bring your cards and your coffee. And until next time, take care.